Avatar: The Way of Water is the sequel to 2009's Avatar. Essentially the same amount of time has passed between the movies and in the story, so Jake Sully now has a family with kids. Humans return to Pandora, and the Sullys move from the forest to go hide with the sea avatars. That's all I'm gonna say about the plot, because you have to see this movie. I've never seen a filmmaker have such a clear vision and execute it so perfectly. Nearly every minute I was like, I can't fucking believe what I'm seeing. The visuals are incredible, and I truly believe that James Cameron is touched by God. When they announced that there'd be 4 sequels, people said, oh, this is too much, why not just make a trilogy? How good can Avatar 2 even be? Well, we were all fools for ever doubting Cameron. He's completely pulled it off. I remember telling someone that James Cameron was one of my favorite directors, and they gave me shit because it was too mainstream, and that making, at the time, the highest grossing movie ever was selling out. Well, that's the point of creating art. You have something inside that you have to show the world, and if you have the skill to make something that everyone can connect with, people realize that they felt the same things, and that maybe we're not so alone. It's much easier to make something super obscure that only pretentious film snobs jack off to than creating something that appeals to everyone, from the very stupid to the very smart. Let's see what the brain trust at Rotten Tomatoes has to say. Yeah, of course, I'm not even surprised. As a story, The Way of Water disappoints even as its visuals overwhelm. Maybe if you didn't spend the entire movie with your eyes shut and your fingers in your ears because it was too overstimulating, you might have actually enjoyed it. There are definite problems of logic and lechery despite the gorgeous visuals. That's without addressing the problems with the white savior narrative. First of all, Jake Sully is blue, not white. I got nothing to work with here. Nothing. Cover your eyes if you long ago tired of work that prides itself on world building. Flee the building if you longer... What the fuck am I... Flee the building if you longer ago wearied the world's built of the aesthetics of Roger Dean's covers for 1970s Yes albums. What in the actual fuck are you talking about? These critics are the same idiots who praise the garbage new Star Wars movies and Dune, and at the end of those movies, you're just like, okay, who fucking cares? All the characters in The Way of Water go through their own complete arcs and come out changed in the end, and it really makes you want to see what happens next. Part 5 is scheduled for 2028, and I hope by then it's just you go to the theater, they jam a spike into the back of your neck, and you're transported into the world of Pandora. Some tips on seeing this movie: you have to watch it in 3D and at a theater that can project at a high frame rate. Most movies are usually shown in 24 frames per second, but this was shot in 48. So the motion looks a little weird at first, but this is the way the movie was filmed and intended to be seen, and is really worth it. This seriously might be the best movie I've ever seen in my entire life. 100% go see it. It is truly an amazing experience. I'd have to give Avatar: The Way of Water a 5 out of 5.
Wondering why I'm introducing Avatar.